is my official and sad honor to welcome Officer Brian Sicknick and many who loved, respected, and were protected by him to the United States Capitol Rotunda for a recognition of his life. To Brian's parents, Gladys and Charles, his partner Sandra, his brother Ken and Craig, and the entire Sicknick family and the Capitol Police Force, thank you for giving Congress this privilege of honoring Brian with this ceremony. We have heard from you, from Brian's brothers, Ken and Craig, that he was the kindest of all, the fittest of all, just a very special person. And again, we heard from his entire family, as the distinguished leader said, what a special person he was, how kind he was. And we know from his service on the Capitol Police Force how patriotic he was. We gather today united in grief, gratitude, and solemn appreciation for the service and sacrifice of Officer Brian Sicknick. We respect his service, certainly as a member of the Capitol Police Force, but also as a patriot to his country in other arenas. In 1997, he joined the New Jersey Air National Guard, under which he was deployed twice to defend our national security. And in 2008, he continued that commitment when he joined the United States Capitol Police. We saw last night how Brian's patriotic service commanded the respect with a visit by the President of the United States and the First Lady, who came to pay respects to Brian. Now, today, the presence of distinguished guests is a testament to the great respect that so many have for Brian and for the Capitol Police Force. As we are joined by the Capitol Police Force, members of Congress, the Secretary of Defense, the Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, our Mayor of the District of Columbia, and members of the Metropolitan Police, and we thank them for their service. Again, members of the Capitol Police and other law enforcement leaders. Our promise to Brian's family is that we will never forget his sacrifice. We must be vigilant as what President Lincoln referred to as the harsh artillery of time. We will never forget. With your permission, may we be worthy to carry Brian in our hearts. We will never forget. Each day, when members enter the Capitol, this temple of democracy, we will remember his sacrifice and then others that day who fought so hard to protect the Capitol and the Congress. And throughout our nation's history, including Officer Jacob Chestnut and Detective John Gibson, and we're blessed to be joined today by Officer Chestnut's wife, Gwendolyn. The courage of these heroes brings honor, brings luster to our Constitution and our democracy. It is fitting this day that we have been graced by a performance of America the Beautiful, as you can see by the program, by the Air Force Band Singing Sergeants. Appropriate because, again, Brian was a member of the Air Force National Guard. And they sang, "Oh, beautiful for heroes proved in liberating strife, who more than self their country love, and mercy more than love." Through the heroism of Officer Sicknick and all who defend our great country, God has truly shed his grace on us, on America, from sea to brotherhood, from sea to shining sea. May it be a comfort to Officer Sicknick's family that so many mourn with them and pray for them during this sad time. May it be a blessing for us to have, many of us who have known Brian Sicknick, those of us who now admire him, that we say to his friends and family, we may be a comfort to you that so many mourn your loss. May he rest in peace.
The biggest stories the moment they happen from around the globe. Subscribe to Bloomberg Quicktake now for insight in an instant.